There's one thing I really like in the world of design, that's classic simplicity. Keep watching. Yeah, hello, welcome back. It's GotAUkulele review day. As ever, this is the summary video review. To the full written review, you'll find linked in the video description down there. That's where you'll get photographs, more information, the scores, lots more detail about this one. There's also a bunch of links down there. I say this every week. That's where you can do what these people have done. Very kindly have donated, thrown me a tip to help keep this site going, because that's the only reason I can be here most weeks, is thanks to the generosity of those people, because I'm not a corporate enterprise. I'm not paid to do this, and this is the reason I can keep going. So if you want to help out, that would be much appreciated too. And that way of helping out costs you absolutely nothing. That really does help as well. That gets the videos out there. If you subscribe to this channel, I'd appreciate that as well. Right, okay. This one, I'll just get straight into this one. It's one that's arrived very recently, and I'm really excited to show it you. This is the Millar World of Ukes exclusive limited edition Yushan Tenor. Ooh, classic simplicity, as I said. Millar, I've reviewed a few Millar instruments. They've not put a foot wrong. They make really, really nice instruments. And Matt Warnes at World of Ukes is probably integral to bringing Millar over to the UK. And he was also behind the development of the Phil Dolman's signature soprano, which is a wonderful, wonderful instrument by Millar. So he deserves a lot of credit for this. And this one has also been developed by Matt. As I say, this is a World of Ukes exclusive. Matt explains that one of the instruments he likes to recommend to his customers is the TM260WG solid mahogany tenor by Millar. But he does say that there are one or two design elements to that divide people. So he got in touch with Millar with a view to making another solid mahogany tenor on a limited run, World of Ukes exclusive, as I say, with some of those divisive elements taken off. I'll go through what I'm talking about as we go through the video, but that's what this is. All solid mahogany tenor called the Yushan, named by Matt after the tallest mountain in Taiwan, I believe, which is where Millar are based. And it's classy. It's really, really classy to look at. This is all solid mahogany, two pieces on the top, back and sides, as you would expect. And it is a rich, orangey brown glow to the colour that reminds me of the Eastman tenors, reminds me of old Martin tenors. It's just a look I think is beautiful. I love mahogany instruments, ukuleles, and this is lovely. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, looks like a piece of furniture. The bridge is made of rosewood, very, very tidy. It's a tie bar with a straight topped bone saddle. Tie bars just work. Suit tenors, really good. Like that a lot. The first change comes in the decoration. I mentioned the 260WG. What was divisive to people is it has rope binding. They are the wooden inlays, different colours. Looks like a piece of rope. A bit like the Ohana I looked at last week. I love them. Matt Warnes likes rope binding as well. It's a very traditional ukulele design technique, but it divides people. Some people really hate it. So he said that some people would have the 260 and say, yeah, really nice instrument, but I don't like the binding. So with this, he's just gone for the classic. This is just rosewood edge binding. It's real wood, and it just works really well against this brown for the body. Nice and simple, just classic binding. Out goes the rope around the sound hole. In comes some abalone. It is nice and subdued abalone. It's not mother of toilet seat stuff. It's not glowing and jumping off the ukulele. It blends in very nicely. All comes together in a very, very classy looking instrument, I think. The deep gloss, and it doesn't mean thick, it's a deep gloss. It's nice and shiny. Really sets off the wood very nicely. There's no pooling or it's not overly done at all. It's very nice. There's another change inside. He specified notch linings, and he asked Millar to change the bracing. Now, it's impossible for me to comment on what that change has done because I've never played the 260WG. But Matt, who I trust, says that he found it very sort of direct and a little bit, I don't know, he used the word bright, but yeah, you know, very, very precise and direct. And I won't say any more, Matt. But what he asked Millar to do was tweak the bracing on this to make it warmer, to bring out the mahogany warmth, make it a bit more laid back. We'll have a play and I'll tell you what I think. The neck isn't specified on his website, but I suspect it's mahogany. There's an obvious joint there at the heel, a really less obvious joint up at the headstock. It's pretty rounded at the nut profile, as a lot of Chinese instruments are, but in another change, he's widened the nut on this. The standard Millar nut, I think he says, for a tenor is about 35mm, which I would say is too skinny. This is 36.5 with spacing of 30mm. So that's a change in the right direction for my tastes. Your mileage will always vary. The fingerboard is rosewood. It's in great condition. Nice and dark and even in colour, and some nice end shaping down there towards the sound hole. It's edge bound, which hides the ends of the 18 frets joined at the 14th. They're dressed impeccably well. I can't feel a single one, and setups from Matt at World of Ukes are second to none. I mean, he levels the frets on every instrument he sells. He really puts a lot of work into the setup. So I didn't expect these to arrive bad. Simple position markers face out at 5, 7, 10, double 12th, one at the 15th, and there are dots on the side. Yeah, that's nice. The nut is bone, and another change he made from the 260 is he put a slot head on it. I'm neutral about slot heads. I don't hate them, I don't love them, I don't mind them. What I don't like is when people stick them on sopranos or small concerts. They look ridiculous, but tenors and baritones take them nicely. So I understand, and there's no getting away from how popular they are, so I understand Matt saying this will be popular. So that's what he's done. That's faced in more mahogany, and the Millar logo is a pearly inlay in the top. The tuners obviously changed because we've now got a slot head. They are De Young tuners, which I think are the same brand. These are side-mounted gears with these sort of this antique brass kind of finishing, which I love. Really like the look of those, sort of brushed antique bronze. It's not just about the looks, of course. The gearing mechanisms on these are excellent. They work very well too. Comes with a set of Worth Brown strings, and that's your lot. And the price is £549. It's a bit more than the 260, but then this is a limited run, so economies of scale come into it, so it's always going to be a bit more expensive. But 260 WG is a bit cheaper. But I understand the price doesn't fox me. I understand this is a classy, well-made, solid wood instrument with a wonderful finish to it. The Anui AMM3, I think it's called, or 2, African mahogany, about £700, much more than this. This is in line with the pricing of the Eastman tenors, so I get the price. The price doesn't scare me at all. I think it should come with a gig bag, Matt. I think it should, not a hard case, I think it should come with a Millar branded gig bag. I think that's the only thing that stops it getting a higher value for money score from me. Throw in a bag. That would be so easy to achieve. But I'm really nitpicking by saying that. It's a good price. I love, as I said in the introduction, classic simplicity. And this looks vintage, but new. I love the glow of this mahogany. I love mahogany instruments. I like the woody tones, so I'm really intrigued by this bracing change. It's comfortable to hold, 665 grams. That's not a heavyweight. Balances very nicely too. Warmth in tenors, yeah. I appreciate some people really like snappy, bright sounding instruments, but you've got a choice. Go get the 260. But warmth in tenors and woody sound is for me. And I'm sensing it already with this picking. It's a laid back sound. Okay, basics first, the volume. Yeah, yep. Good volume. But listen to that. Can you hear the shimmer? It's harmonizing with itself. Self-harmonizing. Whoa. It's got really good sustain, but interesting sustain. It's not just it's I don't know if that's coming through on the microphone. Oh, I love that warble. That just gives character to tone. That's lovely. And it is laid back. Woody. like that sound a lot. Really laid back and warm. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. I love that shimmer, the warble it's got. I hope that's coming through in the video, I really do. Can't remember the chord. This is really, really nice. Right up my street, right up my street. If it's not up your street, there are alternatives. But if he's asked them to warm this up, it's worked. Because that's just lovely, lovely and warm and rich. I can't get over that. It's just, and that's a sign of a really accomplished instrument, that it's working with itself. Dead clear, but a really interesting tone to it. I've really fallen for the sound on this one, Matt. Very, very nice. The looks are up my street as well. I like mahogany instruments. It's not super basic at all. It's classy. It's got lovely grain. It's got lovely binding. It just all comes together. The Millar limited edition run Yushan Tenor from World of Ukes only, £549. Lovely, lovely instrument. Go get one, and get one while they last, because this gets a highly recommended. Matt, thank you so much for getting this over to me at short notice and filling this gap. Much appreciated. I've loved playing this one. Thanks, Matt, a lot. Right, okay, yeah, I'm just doing a bit of catch up, so I'm here again next week. I've got something else for you coming up before I go back into my 2-week cycle, so that'll be 3 on the bounce. It's nice to be back doing them regularly, but it's hard work with the family. But I will see you in about 7 days' time. Look after yourselves in the meantime. Enjoy the weather. Look after yourselves and each other. Thank you for your ongoing support. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.